Hey friends, Chucky Q here, and today we're going to talk about Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. I guess this is a DS remake. I didn't know that at first, and then found out that it was a DS remake. This is one of the Harvest Moon games I actually haven't played. And now that I think about it, I don't think I played a lot of the DS versions of Harvest Moon. I think I took a little break after the Wii one was pretty meh. I think it had to do with the World Tree, and then I didn't touch any of the DS ones until Story of Seasons came out to the DS, and I played that, with the exception of Friends of Mineral Town, the Game Boy Advanced version. So I did see this in the Direct, but it's nice that they released a trailer so I can take a deeper look at it. I also pulled up some screens to look at marriage candidates. I was trying to see what's different between the original and the remake, and I didn't find much. So I will say, like,
first cropping.
I will say, I just recorded a video for Fantasy Life, and I talked about how blurry the game looked, but look how crisp this looks. And like, this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, when I'm talking about, like, I'm not somebody who cares too much about graphics, but I am getting a little spoiled from things like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Monster Hunter Wilds, Xenoblade Chronicles X. But I look at this and I go, this is good enough. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I want a little more attention to detail. I don't want it to look so fuzzy. I want my images to be a little more crisp and at least give me the feeling of more high resolution. Now, I'm not feeling high resolution on this corner, but I am feeling it from, like, the bricks and the shingles for this windmill here. And I don't think they really are that high res, but still, I think it's looking a little better than than what we saw with Fantasy Life. Now, to be fair, not to hate on Fantasy Life and not even to like poke shame at this, we got to remember when we see trailers in Nintendo Direct, they're footage from builds that are a bit in the past, right? That it doesn't show where we are today. This footage could be from 3 months ago versus like where they are in development today, where they've cleaned up some of the stuff. Okay, dude, look at this. That's some sick attention to detail. I really like this right here. That's looking real nice. So grain of salt. This game specifically right here doesn't come out till August. As for Fantasy Life, comes out in May. So, but let's watch the video. Look at the attention on that fence. I really like that. You can see the wood grain on the fence.
First cropping up on the
Unfortunately,
DS
Harvest
system,
Moon games aren't quite known for robust
customization.
customization.
Of activities to get up to.
And I'm not a fan if I have to wear a hat.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
I like the black chickens.
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly
Okay, we're gonna have to watch this twice because I need to like really. I would need to like slow down and take a look at what we're looking at here.
The once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
Ooh, I do like that there's voice acting.
Spend more time with you.
And maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyrtown's windy conditions.
This is
can
an
make travel
interesting
and other
mechanic.
tasks a breeze.
I have no idea if it was in the original or not.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
This one I probably will pick up. I'm a little more hesitant with Fantasy Life, given how many times it was delayed and everything, and I wasn't like blown away by what I saw in the trailer. But I'm gonna go through this again, and we're gonna go a little slower because there was a lot of stuff happening in this 1 minute trailer, unlike Fantasy Life.
Welcome to Zephyrtown.
So this is a very vertical, a very vertical in the background game. It must be if we're gonna perpetually paraglide at ourselves. So this just has to be like a from the beach side up. But like, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is some nice attention to detail. This has got to be in-game footage, right? Let me go back. Were those? Yes. These plants are moving a little bit. Not like a crazy
A
amount. Maybe not
cozy
these ones here,
place
but
nestled in a
okay. We're gonna be stopping a lot because there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff happening. This really makes me think that things are going to expand and evolve.
swept valley.
Is this not where we just were? Is this a different location? I guess it must be with all these buildings. Ooh, this looks like a request board. This looks important. Is this a restaurant? Or is this a restaurant? This is a cafe. Is this the general store? I don't know.
This is where your new life begins.
Is this our farm?
First cropping up on the
Okay,
Nintendo
let
DS.
me just like look here quick. How many face types are they showing? There is at least F. I saw at least F, but this at least F, but it's got to go down to like yeah. Yeah, this has got to go down to at least, if this is F, and that's how big it is. And look at that. We went up 1 and it went a little dunk. Okay. So this has to go down to M. I think it goes down to M.
Cropping up
I think there's a good chunk of hair options, which is nice.
on the Nintendo DS system.
This originally came out on Nintendo DS systems.
This
Hold up.
system. First cropping
Yeah, we got
up
face, hair
on
color,
the
and then hairstyle. Oh, it's a good amount of options.
system.
Now, unfortunately, as a guy, I'm just going to say, as a dude who identifies as a dude and prefers having male haircuts, we always get the short end of the stick when it comes to customization. So, I'm hoping because of how long that scroll bar looks, we get some okay choices.
This
I don't mind the bag, but I don't like the hat. I hope I can take it off. I do like that these are shaken back here.
No shortage of activities.
There's lots of activity.
To get up to.
Sky looks ticked.
You must be the new farm.
Okay. I'm gonna switch it back. I only slowed it down so I could look at what it was saying. Okay, let's hit it again.
You must be the new
Hey, I like that his voice fits.
Tend to your farm.
Okay, hold on. Why are they... Oh, they're not blue. The first time I saw this, I was like, why are these blue? Are these like blue turnips? But it's actually just the shadows of the leaf on them. And this must be a big old cloud.
While
Yup.
growing crops,
That's cool, man. That's cool. I like those little attentions to detail. That's cool.
your farm while growing crops and caring.
Okay, all right. So we got normal cow, brown chicken. That's a cool looking chicken. I like these black chickens. Sheep, alpaca.
For animals.
Oh, hold up. What do we got here? Are these iron tools? Maybe. I mean, not the milker, though. Okay, nothing crazy here. Fodder bin.
Then sell
Okay,
your
this is what I
produce
wanted to look at. So yeah, turnips. Is it saying what this is anywhere?
and other ware.
So briefly. So this is turnip. This is pumpkin. I assume. Correct? An herb salad. Perfectly fresh. Whoa, there's a freshness meter. These have boss built into them? That's cool. I just want to know if this is a green pumpkin. Nope, it's just a pumpkin. Then we got herb salad. Turnip salad. Okay, it's got that stamina saver on there with slight stamina recovery.
The town's
Cheese. Okay, wait. It wasn't done. Asparagus, strawberries. Probably this is gonna be just like rocks. Because here's your copper ore, here's your iron ore. I cannot begin to guess what item this is. Is this peanuts? Or is it hazelnuts? I don't know. Milk, paint, emerald? Or like topaz. Probably topaz, actually, now that I think about it. A gift? Mayo? What kind of cheese would this be, Brie? Onions and cherries. Okay. You can go back to regular speed. Does cheese by itself sell for 625 gold? Oh my gosh, that was so quick. I was not ready. 325. No way do these items sell for that high alone. 500 gold. How much is 500 gold divided by 34? No, like nobody might care about this other than me, but oh my gosh. What is the currency for this game? Back up. Hold up. What was our money before we did?
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town.
That's the actual sell value. That is insane. That's so much. Look at this. I know you can see it going up. Watch.
Then
We have no money. And we sell 55. This has got to be like platinum quality or silver quality at least. It's so high. 325 for one?
sell your
It's 18K.
produce and other wares.
Hold on. Does turnip salad sell for the same amount as turnips? Oh my gosh, what a scam. What a scam. I'm actually like mad about that.
Towns.
$80,000. Did you see that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, look at these things. What does the number mean? Is this the actual value they're being sold for? This is everything that we just had in our pocket. This is very cool. This is really cool.
Bazaar.
No, these are the same. I thought the items were different. They're the same.
As Bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once
Ooh, is this evolving?
famous market regain its
I think this evolves.
former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
I love that kind of
You can
stuff. I love that kind of stuff.
So get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus,
Oh,
taking
take a look,
advantage
take a
of
look, take a look. Chunk. That's a collectible if I've ever seen one. Okay, stamina meter. Thank the dang moons. Oh, this is the time and day. Weather. But look, it tells you how windy it is. That's cool. What the heck is this thing?
advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions.
Can we catch bugs or is that purely aesthetic?
Travel and other tasks.
Look, the Mario Brothers are here. That's Mario, Waluigi, and Benvolio. What was that? Oh, it's a sprite. Okay. Okay. Oh, look, and the wind is up 2 meters for this day. You can see the wind wisping around. Oh my gosh. Seriously, there's so much in this trailer. I have to stop like every second. Why do these have a plus next to them? These look like copper tools. What does a plus mean? I could guess the plus on a fishing rod. I mean bait, but is this like, is there copper rating and then a plus rating? This is a hatchet. Okay, I was like, is this a hammer or an axe? Because I don't know. Okay, wait. This is autumn. Okay. I thought so. I wanted to make sure. Wasn't this a dirt path before? Back up. No, oh, maybe not. I thought it was a dirt path when it was here. Nope, it's always been stone. Okay. I thought we were pulling in all of town for a second and getting to like choose upgrades for the city, and I got really excited.
The winds of change are coming.
Okay, I do not know what we're doing here. For some reason, we got loads of money. People are cheering. This genuinely reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles Gem Fusions.
Your new life on the farm begins when...
Oh, there's a
Story of
fireworks
Seasons
festival. That's so
Grand Bazaar
cool.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Okay, now I was trying to find out what differences existed in this game. I went to Marvelous's website, and they don't say much. I mean, I know nothing about this game from its original conception. So I really don't know what is different or not. I have no idea. But I read through some of this. And it says, now some of the things I pieced together is, I think I was reading this article from whatever website this is, Siliconera. And I think in here they mentioned that there's no, and instead you have to go to the weekly bazaar, which is where you make your money. That's probably why these items have such a high sell value now that I think about it, because you can only sell once a week. So you really got to like stock up on your gear. Look at this stuff though. 60 watering slots. Sheesh, that's pretty nice. These crops are looking pretty good too. That's some nice looking cauliflower. Bring your ideal looking new life on the farm and enjoy daily rhythms of rural living, a nature variety of crops and lots of animals. Yes. Okay, so you sell all your goods at the weekly bazaar. You get to customize your stall and take charge. Now it says customize. Does this look any different than what we saw in the trailer? Oh, a little bit. The colors are different. There's trophies out here. Okay, so maybe we do get to customize the storefront a little bit. I think so, because this one has cloth. No, not cloth, but it has more of a pattern than this one does. That's cool. That's really cool. All right, very nice. Harness the power of wind and catch a breeze to effortlessly drift across the town on your glider and use windmills to gather the gusts to create. Use windmills to gather the gust to make new goodies. What? And this says that there are one of 12 charming candidates. Now, I went and looked at how many marriage candidates there were in the original version. There was 10. So we're getting at least one more of each. Now, in the original version, you were locked to only marrying the opposite gender. I don't think this says one way or the other. Friendly townsfolk, sprites, find friendships, fall in love, and maybe even start a family with one of the 12 charming individuals ready to share this new chapter with you. I'm guessing you can marry whoever you want. But it doesn't flat out say that. So for those who aren't familiar, like I'm not, here are your marriage candidates. You get a mirror. Angelo. Dirk. Ivan. Even. I don't know. Lloyd. Antoinette. Daisy. Emiko. Freya. And Sherry. Now, unfortunately, I am closer to 40 than I am 20. And I always feel weird marrying anybody in these games anymore because everyone looks like a freaking kid. So, if any developers are out there making cozy sims, it'd be great if you could make a couple more marriage candidates. appear like adults and not like 20-year-old children. That'd be great. That'd be great. Speaking of, thank you, Fields Administrator, for doing just that. Anyway, that's all I got. This looks pretty dang cool. I'm excited for this one. I'm going to pick this one up. This one looks like it has some really cool original ideas, some really cool unique mechanics. I am psyched for that. And yeah, I think it's going to be good. I can't wait. I'm excited for this one. I'm definitely going to pick it up. Very cool. Let me know in the comments below if you're planning to pick this one up or not. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.